time the people of Palestine are seeing street by street the character, the nomenclature of Jerusalem being changed. As Hannah Nashari said to me on my visit in 2013, she said, the story of Jerusalem is now being fabricated. Judaizing and eliminating the Arab character of this great Arab city is a shocking thing to take place. We could be on the brink of an annexation of Area C. Settlements continue to be funded by the Israeli government, and 12-year-olds on the West Bank are subject to military rule, military detention, with sometimes the presiding judge not even looking at the child he sentences. So these are the brutal realities, and I think we're entitled to express our outrage that Australia this month voted the straight Israel ticket when it came to those half a dozen resolutions put to the General Assembly, as they are each year. I'm proud of the fact that in the government in which I sat, not just in my time, but when Stephen Smith was Foreign Minister and Kevin Rudd, we changed the Howard government voting pattern, and we voted for the proposition that all settlements are wrong, all settlements are illegal under international law and the rest. Now, we vote against these propositions in the General Assembly, reflecting the values of the Foreign Minister, that Israel is her cause. Well, it's not ours, and I just urge you all to redouble your efforts. One, to lobby your members of Parliament on this, because all of them are being seduced and bribed where it can work with paid overseas trips. A bloke was just elected for a few weeks to the New South Wales upper house, and the lobby was in his door offering him an all-expenses paid trip to Israel. It's disgraceful. And Luke Foley came out with a policy that said anyone who does that has got to spend equivalent time in Palestine, and we're now urging that policy on all other party leaders, state and federal, in Australia. Tony Burke and Lee Rhiannon from the Green Party, Tony Burke from my party were here earlier and had to leave because they got to get to Canberra. Tony Burke told me that for every one of the last 25 years, he's been offered a trip to Israel. And for every one of the last 25 years, he's declined, and he aims to get to Palestine next year. And after that, and only after that, he'll go to Israel. And by the way, he performed a terrific role in getting, in the National ALP conference in July last year, the first shift to recognition of Palestine in the national policy of either one of the main political parties in Australia. And the pressure on Tony Burke, I can tell you, was enormous. But he pulled it off at the last moment, and the Israeli ambassador stormed out at the National ALP conference because he saw what had happened. A major political party had decided to tilt towards Palestine. And Lee Rhiannon's gone, but she's been very strong and very brave on this over very many years as well. It's wonderful to be with you. Thank you very much for this award. Let's redouble our efforts. Everyone here, make a commitment to get in and lobby your federal and state MPs and tell them this simple message: you're a friend of Palestine and you vote.